The entrance to the Sian Ka'an Biosphere Reserve is located about 20 minutes from Tulum town. Although many people will try and sell you a full day tour in Tulum, it's actually very easy to organize your own day tour there. If you have a GPS, you can just type in Laguna Tours Muyil and it should take you directly there. But otherwise, the itinerary is really straightforward. And once you get to the parking lot, which is located just a few hundred meters after the Muyil Marines parking lot, you'll walk down a beautifully forested path to the dock. The walk takes about 10 minutes more or less. And here you'll find certified guides ready to take you on their boats. The short tour lasts about 2 hours, and that's the one Jake and I chose. So let's have a look at what we did, and I'll discuss pricing just a bit later in the video.
Hello. So as part of the tour of the Sian Ka'an Reserve, you get to float down this really cool Mayan-built and Mayan-dug canal along the biosphere, and they strap you up in a little life vest like this. It looks like you're wearing a diaper, and you get to float down for about 20 minutes down this beautiful canal. And if you're an avid birder, there's a bunch of birds that are around, a bunch of mangroves. It's really beautiful. It seems like this place is really well run as a biosphere. It was established in 1986, and they've taken management of it, and it's also part of the UNESCO. It's a UNESCO site and a Ramsar site, and they've done a really nice job with this biosphere. You can't fish, you can't hunt, you can't collect wood or anything. It really is just protected, and they have these small permits to do touristic activities. So obviously this is one of the tourist activities that you can do, and it's really peaceful and really nice, just floating, relaxing. So now we're in this little super cool swampy bit where we get to walk. So the canal obviously is only one way, it's not a loop, so you get to float down all the way, and then they bring your shoes and you get to walk back to where the boat was left on this awesome boardwalk. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're up to. And on top of its importance as an ecosystem and a biosphere, this place is also an ancient Mayan trading route. So there's two big lagoons that are connected by smaller canals, and people from all over Central America used to come here to trade with the Mayan people, and they would take these similar routes and go through these canals to trade with the Mayan people. And so the Mayan people would trade their salt and their gold, and people would trade in return, for example, jade. I know that the Mayans were really interested in jade. It's a really important stone in the culture. So they would come and trade with the Mayans. So this is also quite an ancient site. So there's really two reasons to come and visit this place, both for the cultural and historical perspective, and also for the natural and conservation perspective. So yeah, super highly recommended on my list. Let's take you guys around. So yeah, if you want to come here, it's easy. You actually don't really need a tour from Tulum at all. You can just show up and talk to the boat drivers, and they'll give you a rate, which is fixed. Right now we're in 2020 and it's at 1,000 pesos.
The end of 2020.
The end of 2020, almost 2021. And it's 1,000 pesos per person. So that's just a fixed rate for the shorter boat trip. There's also a longer boat trip, right?
Longer boat trip. You get to go out to Punta... I forget the name of it. It's the coastline between Tulum and Punta Allen. So it's somewhere in the middle.
Exactly.
But it's 1750. So 3,500 pesos for a couple.
For two people. Yeah, exactly. So it's a bit longer. It's 4 hours. He was saying the tour we went on was about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. And there's also the option of renting kayaks, and it's for the same price as the short boat tour. So it's really up to you what you decide. But yeah, definitely recommend this place. Just wanted to jump in also and say that visiting biospheres in general when you're traveling is really a great way to support the local economy and to support the protection of the environment that you're visiting. So if you're looking for activities that have low impact, that is definitely one that I recommend. Just looking up what are the UNESCO sites in the area you're visiting, or what are the protected areas, and giving them a visit and giving them your support. So yeah, that's one for the books.